Hello Divas, and welcome back to another episode of Diva Tested, Diva Approved, where I'm going to tell you my opinion no matter what. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell so you get notified every time I make a video. So earlier this week, someone asked me, how do you clean your makeup brushes? And I thought, maybe I'll just make this into a video. So I will. But I want to let you know that it is 2 o'clock. That would be a.m. So we're going to call this video Cleaning My Makeup Brushes at 2 a.m. Yeah. Just in case you missed that. Now it's 2:01. You're welcome. I might have taken a nap when I got home from work today. Anyway, so let's get right into this. There's lots of ways that you can clean your makeup brushes. And some of them are less expensive and some are a little more expensive. So let's start with the least expensive. One of the easiest ones is baby shampoo. This is Equate, obviously huge bottle, pump from Walmart. This might have been like $2 or $3. Clearly Equate brand. This is like generic. Don't feel like you have to buy like the Johnson's baby shampoo or whatever. So you just take a little of this. I'm reusing, reducing, recycling. I have a container of warm water, so I usually will put a pump or so in there. Mix it around a little bit. Put your brushes in. This is my Tarte bamboo brushes for foundation. This is one, and I'm going to show you some other things later, it doesn't fit in. So I let that soak. You don't want the water to be up above the ferrule, which is this metal part, because if it is, it can cause your brushes to break down. That part will like come out and like all your bristles will fall out or something. Anyway, so if this is a method that you want to use, cheap, easy, pretty inexpensive, just, reuse a container that you have, some warm water, like about a pump, or just, a few drops of the baby shampoo, and let it soak for, 3 to 5 minutes, and then come back and rinse. So we'll kind of let that sit. I neglected to tell you, like, one step in the process. If you are going to use the water and just an inexpensive cleaner to clean your brushes, so I'm putting the brush down in here, I'm kind of agitating it. You can let it soak for a few minutes, but if you want to get through the process a little bit faster, take your hand, maybe also put a little pump of soap in there. This is almost just like using the brush egg, but cheap because you already have hands, so you might as well use them. So agitate the brush in your hand and get the makeup out that way. See what I'm doing there? If you want to speed up the process, you don't want to have them soak for very long, and then you just rinse. Kind of squeeze out some of the excess water there. I'm trying to do this so you can see it on camera. And you're ready to go. Just hang it up on your towel rod or a towel bar and let it dry. So obviously you can use your hands. I tell you that I've washed a lot of brushes at the pottery studio that way, so I know it does work, so you can get everything out of the brushes without having to buy a brush egg. They also do make the mats that go into your sink. If you are interested in anything like that, check Walmart, Target, Amazon, just makeup cleaning mats, and you'll find something relatively inexpensive. So I hope that helps. Another cheap and easy way, if you want to use the baby shampoo, this is called a brush egg. You can kind of see it. This came from Amazon, so just look up like makeup brush cleaner brush egg. You take your makeup brushes, just so it's not loud in here. I'm just going to dip this in the water that I have sitting over here that has the baby shampoo. I might put a little squeeze out here. You take the brush up and down on the brush egg. You'll see the makeup come out, and then you just rinse it, give it a quick rinse. I'm not going to turn this up really loud because water's really loud. And your brush is clean. So yay, voila. And we will talk about drying brushes in a minute. Another really cheap and inexpensive way to clean your brushes is to get a bar of soap. And I would suggest something like Dove, because it has moisturizer in it. Get your brush, get a little wet. Sorry, that's kind of loud. Up and down on the soap. See the makeup coming out. And then obviously rinse and repeat with the rest of your brushes. They do make different brush cleaners that you can buy. One that I tried is from Eco Tools. This is just the makeup brush shampoo. You can buy this at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. I don't like the smell of it. Yeah, don't like the smell of it. Wish I would have checked it out at Walmart, although it does have it's sealed on the top, so I wouldn't have been able to smell it anyway. I will use it up. It's fine, but I don't like the smell. There you go. Sephora makes makeup brush cleaners. Also makes them look around. If you're like me, if I can smell it, then I like the smell of it. I can handle it. So that's kind of what I do. So that brings us to, let's talk about beauty blenders really quick. This is a beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever you want to call it. Here's another one. The best way I found to clean them, this is the Solid Beauty Blender cleaner, and this was just a sample. I know this is really disgusting. I kept the thing on the bottom, and now you can't read it. Anyway, it was a sample that I got in a Sephora play box, and this was the best way. This literally is the best way to clean a beauty blender. I've tried the whole like olive oil. None of that stuff worked. This has worked. So you just get the beauty blender wet. Apologize, it's really loud. And you take it along the solid soap. There we go. I just sort of, slides it up a little bit, squeeze it out, put some water. And, I didn't try very hard on this, but the bottom is pretty clean already. This is the best thing that I have found so far. Like I said, I've tried just using the soap. I tried the water. I tried the olive oil deal, everything you see on Pinterest, and none of those worked as well as the solid. I also did buy the Beauty Blender liquid cleanser. Got this on Amazon. You can get it at Sephora. I think you might be able to get it at Ulta. Check around. I don't like the smell of this either. Just something about the smell of it. The solid doesn't have the smell that the liquid does. It's I don't like the smell of it, but it really does clean the beauty blender really well. So that's this is one of the splurges that I would say is the beauty blender cleaner. I like the solid better, but it really will get your beauty blenders clean. So it brings me to one of my other preferred methods. So this is the Luxe Beauty Products. This is a brush cleaner. So this is a rechargeable cleaner. This is the bowl that it goes in. This Luxe cleaner has different brush sizes, so you find the one that fits. Let's find a brush that fits in here. That one's not gonna work. Whoa, sorry friends. So you find the brush that fits in there like this. You put a little bit of cleaner. This cleaner actually came with the kit. So you put a little bit of cleaner in there. This brush obviously is dirty. So you put the brush down in the water. And it spins, it agitates, kind of bring it up and down. I'm sure you've all seen these before. Give it a few minutes, a few seconds, whatever. It depends on really how dirty your brush is. This has lots of nice brown eyeshadow in it, so it will probably take a little bit longer to wash. And I'm moving this up here so you can see what I'm doing. This brush cleaner does have 3 speeds, so it's like low, medium, and high. Now it's on high. Give it a few minutes here. I don't know why I'm saying minutes, seconds, something like that. When you feel satisfied that it's clean, bring it up right underneath that collar and let it dry. So you just let it, holding it up there, it's rotating, it's drying. It's not all the way clean, but you get the gist. And when you get finished, your brushes are all the way dried. So I will actually have to work on this one a little bit longer, but it works really well, and you don't have to wait for your brushes to dry. It does come with different sizes, so most of my brushes will fit in it. My big Tarte brush will not fit. It's a little bit smaller than this, but too big for that. So that's one that I just soak and wash out on its own. Do you need to buy something like this? No. Sorry. Is it handy? Yes. Because my brushes are dry. So if I, use a really dark eyeshadow one morning and I don't want to use that same color the next day, I can just really quickly wash my brush out and be ready to go. But this, by no means would you have to buy this. It's just kind of a luxury thing for me. Anyhow, if you like to wash your brushes, you want to go the easy way, the less expensive way, soaking them, rinsing them out. To dry your brushes, this is what I would suggest. If you have a towel bar in your bathroom, you take hair ties, loop it around the towel bar, and then put the brush in there and let the brush hang down. You can see this. Let it hang down, put a towel, bath towel underneath it, so if there's any drips, it'll catch it, and then by the next morning it should be dry. You can also aim a fan at them, so it helps them dry a little bit better. But if you have the bristles going down, then the water's not getting clogged in the ferrule and going up, and it's going to run your brushes. So, pro tip. Or you can lay your brushes flat like this. I've also, that big Tarte brush, will lay it out on a towel and let it dry overnight, and then by the next morning it's ready to go. Or I'll just aim the fan at it while it's drying, and then it totally is ready to go in just a couple of hours. So that is how I wash my brushes. Most of the time I will use the brush cleaner just because I can get through them a lot quicker, but by no means is it something that you have to have. It's just a nicety. So I hope that helps some of you out there. If you have any other questions, let me know. And I'm going to finish cleaning my brushes, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I will talk to you all later. See you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Love you, divas. Bye.